The purpose of this brief slideshow is to familiarize you with Epilogue Publisher. If you haven't watched the slideshow for Epilogue Author, I suggest that would be helpful to do first. Epilogue Publisher is the heart of our platform. It's the web-based engine for content management, QA and review workflow, system administration, and reporting. The ecosystem of Epilogue Publisher includes authors, project and implementation teams, system administrators, and end users of your applications. Authors and project teams contribute content, participate in the QA and feedback process, and improve collaboration that reduces cycle times and miscommunications. End users use the content in real time. The system administrator oversees it all and gains critical information for targeting, training, and documentation efforts. This is all enabled by Publisher's workflow. The workflow begins with a new or updated document being saved to Publisher from Epilogue Author. Here's a larger view so you can see better. Publisher provides different stages for quality assurance, review, and workflow. We're interested in the document labeled Order a Lab Infusion with Notes. Publisher knows the properties for this document gained during Epilogue Author's creation of it, and you can modify these as necessary. We also track the version history, allowing you to revert if necessary, and we track the metadata author automatically captured for context sensitivity. Right-clicking on the document brings up your options for accessing the document for continued editing and QA. The process continues with dashboards to facilitate the workflow. Here's a couple on this screen. The approval dashboard lists all documents ready for review. The feedback dashboard provides reviewer and user feedback for review and processing. We provide filters, which are configured specifically for your organization. When used, all reports and dashboards are filtered down to present information that meets the criteria, so you can easily target an application, a module, a functional area, an author, and so on. This way, as the volume of your documentation grows, it enables specific reviewers and authors to isolate down to what affects them. Staying on top of your documentation effort is important too, particularly as your volumes grow along with the number of authors, project team members, and so on. We give you the ability to know who's creating what and what stage of development it's in. We also give you the ability to monitor the age of your documentation as guidance for continuing accuracy and relevance. Simply click on a bar and the documents for that aging are listed. As described before, use of the filters helps to limit the view to what's applicable to you or your need. Our reports and dashboards are widget-based, allowing you to organize your screens as you see fit. Additional widgets for new dashboards and reports, which you or we can easily create, can be dragged and dropped where you like. Additionally, you can create your own tab and drop in just those widgets that apply to you. This is particularly useful for authors and project members who want to create a view, using the filters, of what's applicable to their documents, their functional area, and so on. Understanding what content is being used, by whom, in what area, by transaction, and other key criteria is critical for targeting your training and documentation efforts and to improving the probability of achieving effective user adoption. This information is easily exported to Excel, allowing you to set up your own reports in the fashion you prefer. Here's a few reports created in minutes using Excel's pivot table feature. There's a lot more to Publisher than a quick overview allows, but here's a few more highlights. Publisher can house, manage, and deliver any other file type. Organizing your content is easy. If you know Windows Explorer, you can manage the structure. We provide searching and indexing as you would expect. Authors, reviewers, and users can easily insert notes in the form of a digital sticky note for feedback and personal use. Our QA and review workflow can be modified to meet your needs. And the labels we use for the workflow budgets can also be modified to match the labels that make sense to your teams or your project phase. The studies show that effective user adoption is the key. For complex systems, the size of the problem is the barrier. We're built for the size of the problem. For more information, please contact us at info@epiloguesystems.com or check out some of our other brief slideshows. Thank you.